And we're live. Hi everyone, this is Amateur Gamer, and then we return to Civ 5 Vox Populi, continue with the Celtic Pantheon, the second last one. I'm not gonna keep playing. I mean, first, Babylon's really ahead. I don't even know what I can do. It's like a full 13 techs ahead. But to be fair, I have so many cities, which probably made it really tough. But I'm gonna use this game. Well, I'm gonna use this video to analyze a few things, and I mean the 20 cities is a bit too much for sure. But okay, so the Pantheon. +1 culture for every 10 gold per turn, +1 golden age points for every 5 science, and +2 gold from city connections. So one thing you'll notice is that I have a ton of gold. I'm basically making, I mean, to be fair, I also have a lot of cities, so that might be part of the reason. But if you go progress, Liberty get +2 gold in every city, and then once you get city connection, you basically get +4 gold. You get yeah, I don't even know how you analyze this. But yeah, you definitely want to prioritize like banks, custom houses, markets, because from these three, that's +2, that's +3, that's +3, so you have +8 right here, and then you get 10 gold if you include the policy, and another 2 from the city connections from the Pantheon. And then you also had the Kelly, or however you pronounce it, I still don't know. I think it's Kelly. Another +5 gold. So if you, let's see. And then of course, I mean, there are a couple factors, right? So I have, this is not a good example. Actually, let's use Dublin. The capital is kind of skewed, so we get 5 gold from our unique building, because the Pantheon gives +5 gold, which is a fair bit. So +5 there, and then you get +2 here, so that's 7. Why does this have 8? Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, if you're working, but let's say you don't work any specialists, right? Let's say the happiness cost is a bit too much. So that's 5, 7, 5, 7, 10, 10, and then 13. You get 13 from your buildings, and you unlock all of these in early Renaissance era. Yeah, literally early Renaissance, because your bank is the latest. 13 gold from that, and then you will get +2 once you get is this Circus Maximus? Yeah, Circus Maximus. Man, I need to write things down. So 5, 7, and 13. 13, and then you get 15 from Marina once you get Circus Maximus. That's 15 gold. I mean, still not enough to get +1 culture, but. And then if you go fealty. Actually, let's see. Yeah, what gives gold? +4 gold. Like artistry, if you have enough great, but you usually don't get a lot of great musicians until much later, because Musicians Guild is late Renaissance era. If you go tradition, you might get 1 or 2, but it's not large enough. So yeah, so still 15. yeah, if you want to maximize your gold, fealty is definitely the way to go, because you get +2 gold for castles and +2 for armories. And then if you have a lot of pasture, you'll get more gold from there as well. So if you go fealty and you build your armory, I mean, I think, yeah, armory breaks even. Does castle break even? Yeah, so a castle should be. Wait, you don't have a castle? No, I don't have a castle. Oh, castle also breaks even, but it doesn't look at the maintenance. It doesn't look at the net. It looks like the total amount of gold you produce. So that's another 4. 4 plus 15. That'll be 19. And then anything else that gives gold, 19. No. So rest of it depends quite heavily on your terrain, right? Of course, this is where thrift is very important, because if you have a large population, I mean my capital's getting 96.8, and that's not even working any of these. If I, let's say, yeah, this is, and plus I don't think I played the game really well. Let's just put it that way. Okay, let's say, just for this case, I'll go for that. Wait, 81. Wait, what? I get 80 if I work that. Oh wait, no. Right. The cultures from the trade post. But if I work this, like overall, the idea is you want as much gold. So like thrift is no doubt a choice. So that means you will get one less. You will get one less. What do you call it? One less religious building. So it does come at a cost. But let's say if you, I mean, I feel like tradition is not great with this, because you're not gonna get. Is it? Actually, maybe it is decent for tall, because it's looking at gold. Like it's not looking at your population. So if you are able to work your specialists, maybe I want to try it. I mean, at first glance, I feel like progress it will work very well. Don't get 20 cities. 20 cities is way too much. I think on the map, if I could get like 6 or 7, that would be a good place to start. Because if I can get, okay, let's say 6 cities, I'm able to get on average 10 population for all of them. That'll be 60 gold. That'll be 6 extra culture. I know it doesn't sound much, but it starts adding up, right? And then of course the golden age points. How much science? Okay, let's see. You have science 18, and if I get like public school, that's the thing, right? You're already growing your population. So now when you want to, let's say you have 12 population. I think that's a fair. So you get 3 extra science, you get 6 there, 6 there, and then plus 18, you will have 24. And let's say there's some. Actually, do you want to go for scholarship? I mean, how much golden age points am I getting? 52 are added. 52 are added from cities. I'm guessing the 52 is from 1 golden age points every 5 science. I mean, you could go. Yeah, not going religious buildings is like sucks, but if you go thrift and you go scholarship, did the AI go for scholarship? Let's see, follower. Okay, scholarship is 1 science for. Oh, that's why Babylon got so ahead. Yeah, this is 1 for every 2. Like thrift is 1 for every follower. So thrift is definitely stronger. But I feel like the golden age points. I mean, it's okay. It's. Like, how much science can you get? Like, I'm only getting 9 golden age points here. I feel like it's still not quite worth it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the golden age points. Like, from my experience, generally, even if you don't have a lot of golden age points, if you could produce enough great artists, you can do well. So overall, I feel like the golden age points for science not that good. The +2 gold from city connections and +5 gold from the unique buildings are solid. That's 7. That can almost get you another culture. And like, I'm getting 32. I mean, okay, 26 without the golden age. All musicians guilds +5%. 5% is not that much. 5% will only get me 1. And plus my results are kind of skewered by my enhancer, which gives another +2 I mean, it's only +2. So I'm getting 5 extra culture from religion. Wait, only 5? I'm a bit confused on how the numbers work out. This I'm only getting 4. Every 10. Yeah, I'm a little confused on how these numbers work out. So I get 6 from religion? Shouldn't I get more than that? Plus 1 culture for every 10 gold per turn. Oh, is it? Wait, no. Did they calculate maintenance? No, it can't be. My maintenance have to be higher than that. Yeah, I'm a little confused how it works because here it says 5, but I have 60. Here I have even base 51. I'm only getting 4. What? Here I get 3. I mean, that makes sense. That's 3. But this one should be 5. So from religion, it should be 7. And then Rome has 72, and this has 6? Huh? I'm really confused how this works, actually. So I should get 4. Yeah. Is there a cap? No, there shouldn't be. This one I have 46, and... Oh, that's 3. Yeah, I'm so confused. I actually don't know how it works. +1, but I have 26 gold. What? Wait, does it ignore the gold from religion? So if I minus from religion, I will have 71. Which would, wait, minus religion. Yeah, it's still 71. I should still get 7. But I only get 6. That minus, it would be what, 43? I just don't know how this number works. The more I look at it, the more I feel like I'm getting, like, sometimes it gets it right. I mean, like, all of these culture matters. I mean, I'm not unhappy, so I'm not getting penalized. But the numbers just don't add up. 5, get 3. Like, some of them looks right, but $33. I'm only getting 4. I'm clearly getting a lot more gold. I mean, I can understand if I'm not getting any gold from city-states. But even if I minus, like, if I minus that and minus religion, that will give me, what, 56? So I should get 5. Yeah, I actually don't know. Every 10 gold. Like the numbers are just not adding up. Like here I'm only getting 1 culture. I don't know. I'm getting 1 even though I have 22. Yeah, no, I feel like I'm cheated of culture. Unless it's not showing. A from religion. Yeah, there should be 6. I mean, I expect at least 8. Unless it's using the final number that's shown here. Yeah, the more I look at it, I think I need to figure this out before I try tall, because yeah, it's looking at gold. So like if you go tall, maybe you can go thrift. Thrift and church? Yeah, someone, cathedrals. Pastors, farms, pastors, and quarries generate +1 gold. Yeah, you want to maximize your gold because basically you're getting 2 bonuses. You get enough gold, you get culture, and culture is a lot. Like, do I have elections? No, I don't see their capital. But yes, the number seems off. I mean, other than the fact that I feel cheated, like progress, don't get 20 cities, 10 cities, 6 to 10 cities. I think you could do a lot better. The Golden Age points not as relevant, but I guess if you want, you could try to go for. I mean, it does depend on your monopoly. Like if you get something like ivory or what's the other one? There are ivory, jade. Yeah, jade, and there's also lapis. Yeah, if you get one of those, you get longer length. Maybe you could do something. That does mean you're focusing more on. So something like a mosque might be what you want because you want more science. And then monastery also give you science. So basically you're trying to get as much golden age points as possible. Yeah, I will want to figure this out first before I try it. And plus a new version just came out. So yeah, this is gonna end at a weird note because I feel like my numbers are off, and I'm gonna take a screenshot and go on the forum to check because I don't know what I should be expecting, because this is just weird. Anyways, I'm going to end it here. I won't give a final like I won't give it a tier yet. So far I'm liking it. Like, there are certain ways you could really maximize things. But first I want to figure out what's going on here, and second I want to try tall. Initially I thought maybe tall isn't great, but this isn't population, this is gold. So if you can maximize in your capital, and maybe for your capital you go for like what do you call it? No, not that. None of these. um, the one that gives you more yields in your capital. Actually, theocratic rule. I mean, I feel it's more geared towards divine inheritance, because you're going to get more. I guess both can work. It looks at where your focus is at. But you definitely want to go for market early, because you want that extra gold. Because early on, if you get thrift, let's say you have 3 population, so you get 3 gold from that. You get market, you get 6 gold from that. You get 2 gold from policy, and then another 2 gold from city connections. Of course, it doesn't look like it actually gives you what you expect, so I need to check. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Next time, hopefully I'll get a good explanation as to what's happening, and then we'll go from there. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching, and next time I'll try out tall and